How's it going, everyone? ND Sean 45 coming at you. The bye week is over with. It's time to get back to business. Now, all throughout the years that I've been doing these videos here on YouTube, I've always said that this game is always the easiest to call. This week is Navy and the triple option offense. Now, I could probably just end the video right there and that be enough. But, you know, I gotta add a little something extra. I gotta go for at least a few minutes here. But so far, Navy, I believe they are 4-3, unless I'm mistaken. But from the looks of things, they've been playing everybody on their schedule tough. But with the Irish, it's a different story. They bring everything that they have just for us. Every season, year in and year out. I've said this in the past, and you know, this probably, the preview for this game probably gets very repetitive, but what more is there to say? Navy always has a special package set aside just for us. You know, there's going to be something on this Saturday night that they will use against us that they have not used against any one of their opponents. I mean, their head coach, Ken Niumatalolo, and their former player, Ricky Dobbs, even said that they set something aside just for Notre Dame. But basically, this game is going to go like this. Navy gets the ball. They're going to line up under center, bark out a few signals, stop, look over to the sideline, wait till there's probably about, 2, maybe 3 seconds left on the play clock. Then they'll run the play, get 2 or 3 yards, maybe a little more, and repeat. So, the keys to the Irish winning this game are simple. First off, our defensive line has to be patient. You got to be ready to get off the ball as quick as you can. Like I just said, Navy, they're going to eat up a lot of clock. So it's going to be very important that we shut these guys down as early as we possibly can. Because as we've seen in the past, Navy, they love to go on 8, 9, sometimes 10-minute drives. And that's why this game goes by fast, and you know it seems like it goes by faster and faster every year. So they eat up a lot of clock. Number 2, going back to the defensive line as well, watch out for your knees. The Navy offensive line, I mean, hey, with everybody pissing and moaning and complaining about head injuries, what do you think coaches are going to start teaching their players to do? Go for the knees. Which is exactly what the Navy offensive line does. Go back and watch past games. They always go for the defender's knees. So, if any of our guys on the defensive line have jumped hurdles, be prepared to do it. So watch out for the chop blocking and all that crap, which Navy's infamous for. Gotta load the box, but the problem is you can't do that every single time, or else it opens Navy up for the play action pass. But in addition to that, offense. We've got to finish every drive with a touchdown. At the very least, points, but preferably touchdowns. Because like I said, Navy eats up a lot of clock. There's going to be times in this game where things probably won't always go our way, so we got to be ready for that. And our offense, again, I can't stress enough, you got to finish with touchdowns. Because if Navy's able to make some stops on you, that's where we could end up getting in trouble. But this game, like I've said, guys, it's just, I hate it. I get there's tradition involved here. I get the Naval Academy is responsible for helping Notre Dame out back in the 20s and keeping the university afloat. Well, respect is one thing, but I want to beat these guys on the football field. And these guys are a pain in the ass on the football field. I'm not trying to sound disrespectful, but they are. It's a fact. So, with that said, what do I give for a score prediction here? You know, you can't ignore the fact that I've said multiple times already that Navy's going to eat up a lot of clock. So my score is going to be based on that. I see this game I see the Irish winning this game if we're able to execute properly, shut Navy down early on drives, force them on, to force them to multiple 3-and-outs and whatnot, and keep their offensive strategy to a minimum, then I see us winning this game in the proximity of around 30-17. Because I hate saying it, but Navy's going to score some points. They always find a way to do so against us. And especially with a secret package that we don't know about or know for sure at this time what exactly it's going to be, that leaves things up in the air. But I hope I'm making sense here, guys. It's just with this game, I have so much going through my mind right now, and there's just so much to cover in only a few minutes, you know, like a 5-minute video what I'm going on right now. But yeah, 30-17 in favor of the Irish. I think our offense will come out firing. Defense, I think we will step up and make the plays that we need to, even despite Navy's offensive scheme and how they operate. So I definitely see us getting to 8-0 and being in good position for that first committee vote on October 30th. So with that said, guys, that's all I have for you. Notre Dame 30, Navy 17. As always, God bless, and go Irish, beat midshipmen.